So this morning I got a call from a client. We'd spoken a couple of months ago about doing a securities offering, but he decided that he wanted to go a more traditional route and raise capital for his startup via utility token offering. Long story short, after multiple trips to Asia and hundreds of hours of meetings with potential investors, he hasn't raised a dime. And this is a company that's past a minimum viable product and has multiple millions of dollars in annual revenue. Yesterday, they changed their pitch deck just before their meeting. They added one line: "We're selling a security token." And as a result, immediately after their pitch, multiple funds and investors came to visit with them, and they received several term sheets allowing them to proceed to a closing on a company that hadn't been able to receive financing for the prior several quarters. There's no real magic. It's quite simple. As soon as investors learn that you are selling a tangible security asset, they feel more comfortable talking to you about investing in your company. There are a lot of myths and rumors about what security tokens are and what they aren't. People think that offering a security token is difficult and costly. They think that security tokens cannot be sold anywhere in the world, or maybe that they can't be listed on exchanges. I'm here to dispel some of those myths. My name is Colin Breeze, and I'm an attorney with 20 years experience in the securities world. And today we're going to talk about what a security token offering is and how it can help growth phase companies. Let's start with the basics. What is a securities token offering? An STO is a borderless alternative to standard private equity or venture capital finance. It's a novel platform to sell securities into a market that is expected to grow to over $10 trillion over the next several years. The industry is growing, and more exchanges have either integrated security offerings or plan to integrate security offerings into their platforms. There are several leading exchanges and several leading platforms currently operating in the securities token space. These include Polymath, Bancor, T0, and Bank to the Future. And there are several more platforms coming online in the next several quarters. Soon we expect to see security token opportunities listable on the London Stock Exchange, the Australian Stock Exchange, Coinbase, and a host of other existing token platforms. But let's back up. What's a security? A security is a financial asset that represents a real asset. Securities include stocks, bonds, equities, debt, and futures. Traditionally, securities contracts are governed by physical paper documents. But in the tokenized security context, these documents are replaced by smart contracts. Instead of paper shares, for example, security token purchasers receive tokens backed by a smart contract that governs the relationship of the purchaser with the company. These contracts can include a myriad of financial rights and opportunities and privileges in favor of investors and defining the relationship between the investor and the portfolio company. So why might you or your company consider an STO? First, an STO offers access to a global marketplace. Similar to ICOs, security token offerings give companies the opportunity to reach a global audience and to fundraise on a worldwide basis. However, unlike utility token offerings, security tokens can be sold in nearly every jurisdiction. Even the United States allows security token offerings as long as they're compliant with federal securities regulations. A second key benefit of the securities token offering is the flexibility that it allows founders and companies vis-a-vis traditional venture capital finance. With a securities token offering, founders don't need to give up the same level of control over their company in order to raise capital. A securities token offering allows the founders of a company to keep a higher percentage of their startup, work interactively with investors on a distributed basis, and preserve their capitalization for future financing rounds. In short, the security token offering is a convenient and flexible way for founders and companies in growth stage to raise needed capital on a global basis. We look forward to hearing from you.